Hello. Welcome to Klouds Tarot. Today is a personal reading, a Dear Diary. I want to do these personal Scorpio readings relating to anybody in the sign Scorpio, past, present, or future, what energy you could be in, what energy you need to look out for. We just gonna pull some cards and see what the vibes are. I'm just gonna be speaking freely what's on my mind, and maybe I have questions and I'll write them down. I do have my little notebook over here. Shout out to Target for this notebook. Not sponsored or nothing, but shout out to them. So I'm gonna have my little notebook over here. I'll be drawing and stuff. I'll be doodling and stuff. But yes, so I kind of want to just see what comes out from here. I'm actually pick up these cards as well. But you may have needed to see that, so it is whatever comes out. Personal Dear Diary tarot readings. It's not a lie for you guys to donate, but if somebody pops up in here wanting a reading, just wait until I'm finished to get the reading. If not, it's all good. I'm not really here for the donations today. Okay, I'm gonna take this deck and I'm gonna take this one right here to do some clarifications if it comes to that. Set that there and let's see what comes out. Happy birthday, Scorpio. My birthday's in 2 days. Yes. I definitely feel like I'm feeling the effects of that new moon. Okay, let's see what those cards are. That new moon in Scorpio, I definitely feel like I'm feeling the effects. 3 cards. Ooh, in reverse, all of them. Ooh. Wow. Okay. So crazy. So I feel like sometimes we may get in these ruts or get in these like spaces where we start to doubt ourselves. We start to lack faith in ourselves, and we self-manipulate. We self-manipulate ourselves, self-manipulate ourselves. We manipulate ourselves into lacking faith within us. It really starts at belief. It really starts at the belief in ourselves that we can do it, that we can desire things and have them come to fruition, that we can win, that we can be successful and victorious at overcoming a lot of things. It's not about anybody manipulating us. It's ourselves being allowed to be manipulated. We are allowing ourselves to be manipulated by people because we want so badly to believe in others. But where is the faith that you have in yourself? You lack faith in yourself. That's why you're easily so gullible to believe someone else, and why you're going to fall for a manipulative person every single time, because they see that you are weak or weakened in the fact that you lack faith in yourself. The 6 of Wands is causing for you to celebrate yourself. And unfortunately so, you're going to have to celebrate yourself because other people won't. You can't expect people to come into your life and celebrate you and be happy for your accomplishments. Not the way that people be hating. I really dislike the star card in reverse because I don't like that. It's like you lack faith in yourself. And that's like who needs to have it the most. You need to have faith in yourself the most. 3 more cards. Coming out. Ooh. The Magician in reverse, the Star in reverse, the 6 of Wands in reverse. It would be a totally different reading if they were upright. It would be. It would be. You got the Moon card here. You got the 6 of Pentacles here. You got the Tower here. 2 of Mole cards just came out. They were just falling over. There's the Queen of Wands and the Sun. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the 2 of Cups. You're so easily driven into a place of unknown because you're allowing yourself to be manipulated because you're losing faith in yourself. And you're needing to get back in touch with you to realize who the fuck you are, Scorpio. Who the fuck you are and how powerful, just how powerful you are. People don't like to see. Other people, not everybody, but some people, other people do not want to see you being in your full potential because your full potential literally shits on them. You shine so bright over someone else that at your full potential that they don't want you there. They don't want to see you winning because when you winning, they're losing, or they look at it as that way because they're haters. You can't have that hater energy when it's involving you. You have to be your biggest support system. You have to rally for yourself even when there's nobody rallying for you, Scorpio. That's why I feel like Scorpios have the worst luck in love. Like I mean, and I know that there's some Scorpios out there that's in happily that's happily married and happy relationships, and you know you're in a relationship and it's been long term and you have ups and downs, and of course that is what it is. But I know that at some point in life you went through the ringer in love. It is a very difficult uh place for Scorpios to be in love because woo okay, we have it hard. We have it hard in love. And we attach ourselves to people that we feel like, or not even that we even feel like, but we just want them so bad. Like, I think it's that craving of that person and that possessiveness that we have of a person. Like, oh, I like them, they're mine. Like, nah, that's mine, that's mine. And you have to realize that that person is not yours until they want to be yours, until they say I'm yours. And until they say it, you don't have ownership. Unfortunately so. Even though you're like, you're in good hands with me. No. And that's how these people, these haters, these karmic lovers, that's how they can get you. That's how they can get you with this Magician in reverse. Let me get my pen. That's how they can get you and be manipulative towards you. Because it's like, I see that you're banking a lot on me, and I'm just going to do whatever it is that you want me to do in order to get you to go with whatever I want you to do, because I see how you feel about me. I see how far you're willing to go for me, how quickly you're willing to go that far for me. And that's where it's easy to be manipulated, where they'll show you love and they'll call you all the time and they'll love bomb you. You fall for it and you're like, yes, this is amazing. This is what I wanted. This is what I've been dreaming of. And then they'll pull their energy back, and it leaves you confused, and it leaves you wondering, and it leaves you guessing what is to come. And there's so many questions that you have, so many mysteries surrounding a connection where you thought you manifested something or somebody, or love. You thought you manifested love with the person, and it was only manipulation. instead of it being equal give and take. And it was already based off the fact that they were not whole individuals and ready to be loved and understanding what them being loved is like. We attach ourselves to people who lack because we feel like we could be the strength for them. We can be the backbone for them. We can be the support system for them. We can do all of these things because how strong we are and how powerful we are and how healing we are. We are healers. Scorpio, you are a healer. You are the poison. Okay, you are the death, yes, but you can heal. Heal with your energy, heal with your vibe, heal with your words. Heal. You're a healer. You know how to love. You're emotional, you're deep. And these people are shallow when it comes to those things that you're good at. Those, that love, that passion, that possessiveness. They're shallow to that. They don't know what it's like to be praised like that. They weren't praised like that. And so, because of these hardships and these connections when it comes to love with us Scorpios, it's like you start to lack faith in the fact that there could be equal give and take in a relationship, right? Like you start to lack faith in equal give and take. It's like, what is equal give and take? What is even that? Because I see that I'm putting a lot into something, or I'm pouring a lot of love into someone and I'm not getting that back. So now I don't even believe people want to be equal anymore. I don't even believe people want to love me the way I want to love them. I'm lacking faith in that. And then there is the abrupt ending where you're forced back into loving yourself. But that is because you already have to start there. I don't know about y'all, but my rising sign is Leo. So when I say personal Scorpio reading, yeah, it's personal. This is the era right now in our Scorpio season, our beautiful, wonderful, powerful Scorpio season, where it is time for us to put the light back in ourselves. Because it was dim right here with the moon. It was dim right here with the tower. All the first row is in reverse. It was very dim. It was very lonely. And in the loneliness, you establish and have to establish who you are. That you are Scorpio. That you are powerful. That you are beautiful or handsome. That you are capable. That you are so determined on your goals that you don't have time for anybody that's not equal give and take. To see it is to believe it. To believe it is to see it. If there's a lover or an interest in your life that you have right now and they're not fully pouring into you and they're not fully like a partner and they're not fully like going as hard as you are going for them, that's not your person. If you are in a situationship right now and everything is not equal give and take, where y'all meeting in the middle, you don't want nothing more than the sneaky link. They don't want nothing more than the sneaky link. If you are desiring somebody more than they are desiring you, that is not your person. Because whatever situation you are in, Scorpio, it has to be equal on both sides for it to work. You falling for somebody that has not detached away from past situations or is not interested in a long-term commitment like you may be, it leaves you back to being alone. It leaves you back to dealing with the fact that you feel like you failed, that you feel like it was a tower moment, that now your tower moment is something you're dwelling on and now you're so hurt about it. No. The most sexiest thing I feel like within anybody, man or woman, is confidence. And this Queen of Wands exudes confidence, right? And her here with the sun, she is kissed by the sun. She is blessed. She is happy. She has seen the light. Everything is so much more clear from the moon of you not knowing what was going on because you were under this manipulative spell by something or someone. It doesn't always have to mean that you are manipulated by someone. How about this, Scorpio? How about we take some accountability? How about that? How about we take some accountability? This is a Scorpio personal reading. If you're not ready for it, go ahead and leave. This is about taking accountability too. Like, we can't just blame this on other people trying to manipulate us. No, You are manipulating yourself. You ever thought about that? You ever took responsibility for the fact that somebody cannot inflict something upon you that you don't allow? This is recognizing and reflecting on what you have not gotten out of life from someone or from yourself. Really self-reflecting on who you are, what you've been through, and where you're going. Despite all the cards laying out right here, the sun is in support of this Queen of Wands, looking towards the future, looking for brighter days. It's already a bright day right there because she's been through it all. You've been through it all. You've seen it. You've seen it. Literally. I feel like you have really good relationships. And then I feel like you've had really poor ones, really sucky ones. This Scorpio season is all about us reclaiming that victory, reclaiming that power, reclaiming ourselves, reclaiming who we are, and really standing on business about ourselves. Anybody wanting a reading, go ahead and donate and just stand by. You can go ahead after you donate, post your question, and I'll get to it after this Scorpio reading. At the end of this, I'll go ahead and try to include your timestamps too, so that you can come back later to watch your reading, because I kind of didn't come here for the donations today, but it's okay. Just after you donate, post your question and I got you. Let's see what else. Ten of Wands, the Fool card with the sun back there. Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's about time that we take accountability and responsibility for moving forward from being left out in the cold or not being valued the way that we thought we should have been, or we know we should have been by certain people, or even just certain experiences, certain lives, whether that's a job, whether that's a lover, whether that's family, whatever situations where you feel like you really deserve better out of that situation. It is time to pick up the pieces of that and get to moving on. See, after the 10 in tarot, you completed that. It's over. You're no longer needing to carry any more weight, any more burden. It's time to let it go and be free. This is ground zero. Okay? This is ground zero. This is starting from zero. Realizing when it's time to lay down. Time to lay down my burdens down by the riverside. Literally, to lay down your burdens and let them go. Only take what you need. This Fool is starting at zero, ground zero, starting from the bottom, and only focused on what it is that you want. Now, just because you are focused on what it is that you want, it does not mean to be selfish in that. Because Scorpio, we can be selfish. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Go ahead and nod, because I know you know. We can be very, very selfish. Selfishness, it comes with balance. This is what I've learned in life, for real. Like, selfishness comes with balance. Yes, you have to be selfish and focused on your goals and where you're headed, for sure. But you cannot be selfish in the sense that other people need that love and energy that you have. And you can be super selective with that. You can choose not to give it away, but you're going to have to give it to somebody, because you have to realize to come out of your selfishness, out of all your pain, and really be there for other people, because you don't know how much they need you. You're focused on yourself. That's where the selfishness needs that balance. You can't just be in your own energy and keeping it to yourself. It's too good. It's too good and it's too powerful. It's too good and it's too powerful. You can't do it. You have to open up and you have to give other people the love that you desire, even if it's not something you receive. You got to show what you desire. You have to be who you desire so that you can understand when it is given to you, because you know this is how to love. I've established that. Whether you my friend or not, this is how to be a friend. I'm a friend to you by doing this. If you're not doing this, I see you're not a friend. It's no way you can be manipulated, because you are literally showing what you want to see. It is about attacking your goals and going for what you know and learning the lessons along the way. Starting at ground zero, you do start back at the page. And this page of swords is someone who's really curious and really want to know what this sword can do. I'm out here and I'm going to swing my sword and I want to see what it can do for me. And I want, you know, I want to be, good at this, and I'm trying to get better, and I desire to be the best at swinging this sword right here. It's also about being, like, not just being curious, but also being mindful, right? Very mindful, right? Of what it is that you are seeking out of these cups. What do you want? Because with clarity, we seen the sun back here. With clarity, let's move that sun up. Let's move that queen up. Okay? With clarity, you are able to easily understand what you are about to pick. You are able to understand and be prepared for if a snake come up out this, look, the snake come up out this damn cup, you able to, don't like snakes. I'm scared of snakes. I got the weapon. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? If it's a monster, if it's because you think that you picking the right cup, but you waiting for what comes out this cup, and it may be something you need to defend yourself with, you need to protect yourself from. And that could be someone who's wearing a mask. This could be a bad choice. This could be you giving the wrong person a chance. But it's you having to give someone the benefit of the doubt to see whether or not they're here for you. You sometimes have to give someone, I'm saying it again, the benefit of the doubt in order to see whether or not they're the one for you. And you have to do that in a logical standpoint and not just fall for the okie doke and go with however they're trying to manipulate you. Realize and understand the manipulation. Give them the benefit of the doubt to see, is this true? Give yourself the benefit of the doubt to see if it's truly manipulation, or if they are hiding their emotions in a way that you don't understand yet. If they're loving in a different way. You have to give yourself that. But what's most important here is that you are prepared for what is to come out of the things that you desire, that you have done the research and you have prepared yourself for anything. That's what I feel like the new moon in Scorpio is. That's what I feel like we get to uncover this year. I know that January 1st is the new year, but in Scorpio season, I feel like this is our rebirth. Our new year is our birthday, Scorpio. And you see how I'm including myself in it. The new year is our birthday. It is a new year on that very day that we were born to have that rebirth, to have that transformation. Today is the day I decide to do this. This year, I want to be focused on this. This year, I want to focus on love. This year, I want to focus on actually achieving my goals. This year, I want to be more in a routine and create more stability for myself. This year, I want more money and I'm going to save. And then holding yourself accountable to get the things that you desire, the things that you seek out of life. Nobody can do this but you. Okay. Taking what comes out. 4 cards this time. Ace of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. I love that. Seven of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. This year, for your birthday, and the following year to come, like I'm talking about, it's your birthday, now to your next birthday. From now to your next birthday, it's about understanding the truth. It's about clarity. It's about peace of mind. It's about understanding. That's what it's about. Having that clarity to move forward. What is being very clear, being very intentional about what it is that you desire. This year, it's about more stability. And it's about understanding that that's where your goal is. You want the 10 of Pentacles. That is what you want. You want the 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles represents growth. I look at it a different way. Or at least I have been looking at that 7 of Pentacles in a different way. Like I felt like it was not interested at all. He don't look interested. But what I've come to learn is that this requires patience. And you've planted the Pentacles. You planted the seeds. You're watching it grow. You have to give it time and give yourself time to understand what that means to you. He could be sitting here with these pentacles growing off this bush that seems to be withering, and he's not doing nothing but watching it and not doing nothing about it. He's done everything he can. You're not giving yourself time to grow. You're expecting an instant outcome from something that's you expecting to win a quick race when it's not about a race. It's not about a fast, I'm going to just zoo off a 40-yard dash. No, this is a around the track marathon. It's a marathon. It is checkpoints that you meet, and it's setbacks that you meet. You get tired, you get weary, you gotta constantly believe, because in the beginning of this reading you have the Star card in reverse, and that's a lack of faith. You cannot lack faith in this year, and you cannot lack faith in yourself this year. This is about you understanding that you are growing, but you are growing to be more in aligned with what you are desiring, because you are choosing with a clear mind what it is that you want, clearly seeing that some things that you say that you want are far and few between. You are, it's far out there. I want to be a billionaire, like, is far out there, but you may be in line to become a millionaire, and becoming a millionaire may put you in that billionaire mindset. You understand? And that becoming a millionaire is a growth, like a process that you need to invest into yourself and invest into something to get you the best outcome. It's going to take time. Give yourself time to grow, but stop not believing in yourself. Stop going so far and then stopping because you didn't see an immediate growth. No, it is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It is something that is going to continuously be a probability for you. It also can be a problem for you. Whatever it is, if it's you trying to obtain love, whether it's you trying to obtain millions, whether it's you trying to start a family or build a house or buy a house, like whatever it is for you. Because the more patient that you are with yourself, pop-up surprise, you may end up getting that handout. You may end up getting that blessing. You may end up getting that person. You may end up, and they want to be, you know what I mean? The more that you are focused on yourself and what you are desiring, and doing so with clarity, you have the more chances to be blessed beyond measure with the things that you desire, because you are on the right track. A lot of the times we are leading our lives based off just sheer desire that we want somebody that we know ain't good for us. So it's about understanding that we are manipulating ourselves into thinking that this person is good for us, or they could be. Oh, he could be good for me. He don't never do nothing for me, and he always just be standoffish, and I ain't talked to him in 3 months, but I know that he loved me, and I'm gonna believe that. No. Think of your family. Think of your closest relative, the person who you love the most, and think about not speaking to them for 3 months. Seven of Swords. You can be conspiring against yourself. You can be tricking yourself into thinking that somebody is here for you or wanting to be here for you or something is for you, and it's not. And it's not. You can be manipulating yourself. We are not victims. We are victors. Okay? That's it. We are not victims. We are victors. Don't be the one to allow yourself to think that someone has this control or this power over you, where you have this desire for somebody and it's them and their energy. It's them and your energy and they're desiring you all of this so bad, this and that and this and that. No, that's your own desire. That's your own desire. I know, and I didn't understand it, but I feel like I have a better understanding than I had last week, and that's growth. That's growth, baby. And I'm not saying that I'm there yet, but I know that I'm a little bit more wiser and a little bit more clear on this than I was last week. Your dreams is your subconscious, right? Nobody, that's your mind. Nobody's in there but you and who you allow in there. So when you go to sleep and you have a dream of somebody, that's because you have unresolved feelings for them or unresolved issues that you need to awaken, right? And address, whether that's to that person or with yourself. However you feel like you got to do it. But before you address it to anybody, you got to sit with yourself and you got to think about what you going to say and how you going to say it. And what's the goal and point of you saying it to that person? So you really got to talk to yourself about it. So it is resolving the issue within yourself and then being able to have that understanding to sit down and not be all radical about it. Because we Scorpios and we could pop off. But it's like when you reach the sense of elevation, you don't want to do that no more. You have clarity. You have peace of heart and mind. You're not worried about popping off and yelling. Because when you're yelling and you're angry and you're mad, you are immediately the villain. They're not listening. Imagine if someone was doing it to you, you'd be like, I don't care nothing about what you're saying right now. Let's fight. Or whatever. You be ready to take it to the next level. So imagine you being on the side of someone being super vicious towards you and yelling, and no, you're not listening to that no more. So imagine yourself reflecting, understanding why you have these resolved issues. What does that mean? How can you get past it? How can you communicate to that person how you feel that's not super dramatic? Because sometimes it's not always anger. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's you crying. And and you hysterical. And that's also that's understandable, but it also can be misunderstood that you can be crying for sympathy or their sympathy, that you're crying to get their attention. No. So that's how you have to have that emotional stability so you can communicate effectively with clarity. You already established that to be able to have that conversation with that person if necessary after you reflected. Okay, I have the idea of why I feel connected to such and such. This is what I desired from this person or still have hope for, even though I can't be with them or even though we have these obstacles, I still desire this or that, and that's why this is what it is. So I'm willing to put up with this or that to be in this person's life, or I'm willing to make the sacrifice to have this person in my life because I enjoy them, or I want this person, but it's impossible for me to have them because they're not making the right steps towards me that I desire. And I'm not going to forfeit my own desires because they're not capable. No. You know what I mean? And it's the decision that you're making through self-reflection, through your own clarity, and you're not manipulating yourself and you're not allowing that person to manipulate you. It's you and your own power and your own intuition and your own truth. And that's what we need to be focused on this year for our birthday. Where we're headed. What do we want? The Chariot. Anything else for the Scorpios? The King of Wands wanted to come out. Ooh, the King of Cups, the Chariot, and and the Five of Cups. I see the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. And I like that I see the Nine of Pentacles too. Look. You may have dealt with two different people that you thought it was going somewhere with, and you could have been sadly disappointed. You could have just dealt with one person, but I feel like it's two different people here, fire sign and water sign, that you could have been dealing with. And it doesn't even mean that could be somebody you felt a lot of passion with and you was in love with. Okay, that could be one person wrapped in one. It can be two people for some people. It can be three for others. However you get down, score. It ain't no judgment. Okay, whoever this is, whoever these people or one person is, right? And how you felt about them. You could have been in a situation thinking that this was going to go somewhere, and quickly or slowly over a few time, over some time, found out that that person or those people were not the ones for you, and that it did not go that way, that you ended up having to move forward alone, right? And in true Scorpio fashion, dwelling on it, dwelling on the fact that you had to get up and move on from these people. Sometimes it is okay to dwell as long as you need to, but then other times you can't take that damn long. I'm sorry. I mean, it is what it is. We cannot take years and years and years to dwell over this pain of it not, and this disappointment of us not getting what we wanted. Because guess what? In that Five of Cups, and I bring attention to it all the time, I love it. The Three Cups have spilled over. Okay, great. There are two cups standing behind you that you're not paying no attention to. So the love offers, or people who want to have a relationship with you, are watching you be in this dwelling state where you're not open and you're not ready for, because you're not paying no attention to what could be. You're paying attention to what has already happened and what is no longer there. And you are still thinking about that. These people have gone and come and gone and come and come and gone out your life like a revolving door, and it's something that you cannot hold on to. These people are things and possessions that are not yours. You cannot hold on to nobody because they have free will. Now what you can do is have equal give and take, and have an understanding of where y'all at and where y'all going. And then allow that person to show you that they're standing on what they said, and that you have the ability to stand on what you said. And when it don't align, and he or she is not standing on what they told you, that's how you know. Oh yeah, you're not even doing what you told me to do, what you was going to do. You didn't even keep your word to me. How am I supposed to trust you? And you know, trust is big with a Scorpio. We can't trust you. We don't got nothing. We don't got nothing. Let me clear this up a little bit, because I want to see what's up with that energy right there. And then I'm going to get to the questions. King of Wands, King of Cups, the Chariot, and the Five of Cups. It's okay to move on. It's okay. It's about time that we do. With power, with grace, with class, and with sass. And sometimes for some of us, with a big O S. Okay? Okay? Sometimes for some of us. with a big old booty that we need to get on, telling them, don't let the good Lord hit you with a good Lord split you, okay? What should we know about this King of Wands, this King of Cups, this Chariot, and the Five of Cups? I feel like you had somebody who was, this is crazy. I feel like there was individuals in your life that you were attracted to that paid you no attention, and I feel like there are people who were attracted to you that you paid no attention. And the moment that you started to pay attention to the person who's paying attention to you, they don't want you. And then the moment that you stop paying attention to the person you've been trying to pay attention to you, they want you. And it's just a back and forth that you gotta eliminate that. You gotta let them go. You have to. Because the longer that you hold on to certain people, the more that they will see that they can come in and out your life. Okay? That you are available whenever they need you or whenever they say so, and things are on their terms. If you don't want to continue the cycle with these people, you gotta get over it. You gotta move forward. Moving on. The Star card. Healing. Okay, so you face disappointment and unsuccess in a relationship from somebody that you wanted and they didn't pay you no attention. Okay, it's time to heal from that. It's the time to heal from rejection and understanding that that's a part of life, and it's a character build, and it's understanding that just because someone did not see the value in you doesn't mean that you are worthless and you don't have a value. It's because they didn't care to see the value in you, that you are still who you are. You are still that power. You are still that precious, loving Scorpio. You are still that. So healing from someone rejecting you or not showing you what you needed to see in love, or didn't really want to have a commitment with you. Heal from that. It's okay. It's their loss. This is really their loss. Especially because you're about to be pouring into yourself so bad. And healing, self-healing, and glowing up. It's like at this point, these people are going to see the growth that you've maintained on your own, the transformation that you have been through, the better health, the better lifestyle living, the more routine, the pouring into yourself, the healing, the self-love, everything. And it makes you even more attractive to somebody who back then they didn't want you. Now you're hot, they all on you. It's okay to heal. Look, we got the Chariot popping out again in a different deck. You got the Two of Swords. Then it's like they gonna want to come back to you with more of an investment, wanting to be more stable with you, but you blocked them. They no. You don't trust it anymore. What about this King of Cups? Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. Sometimes in love, hey, look, the people who come towards you, you don't want them. So let's call a spade a spade. There are love offers that you are going to receive that you are not interested in, and it is okay. And it is okay for you to tell them that too. I'm not interested. I'm not ready. I'm still dwelling. Look, I'm still dwelling over here. I can't deal with you. Right? It's somebody here that you didn't want, and they are feeling very emotional about it and very sad about it. Why don't you want my love? They are in the energy over here that like you are rejecting them. And now you are seeing from their perspective how you feel, so you can understand where they're coming from about rejection, because you've been rejected and you healing from it. But at the same time, you can't coddle nobody into self-healing. That's something they got to do on their own. They got to understand when being rejected is too. Everybody is rejected at some point. You don't get everything you want in life. There's somebody who's feeling real sad about you. And this could be somebody that you were connected to and you didn't want. This could be somebody who you had this karmic cycle with, that you wanted them, they ignored you, and then when you didn't want them, they wanted you, and then you wanted them, and then they didn't want you again. It's that understanding of now you cutting it off. You cutting a lot of people off, or you cutting somebody off, and they feeling the effects, because you have to get rid of them in order to take care of you. And let's talk about this and be very clear about something, Scorpio. If you are deciding to take a healing journey and you're going to go off onto that self-love journey, right? And you're going to grow and you're going to have this rebirth and this transformation in the time it takes for you to really establish who you are and who you are going to be, and really living who you are going to be now. It is very important that you realize where they need to also have experienced the change, and recognize that as long as it took you to find yourself again, that they have improved, that they have elevated, that they have poured into themselves and also went on a somewhat of a journey as well. That you're not meeting back up with somebody at the same place that you left them, because that's not growth. So they have to experience some sort of growth as well for you to even think that that's an option for you. Let's normalize being on the same level with people instead of being on this level and reaching back down to someone not on that level trying to help. Because what happens when you do that is you make yourself unstable, or you put yourself in a position to fall, and they didn't have nothing to catch you with, and they was never trying to help you. Remember going back into the beginning of this reading where it's haters that don't want to see you in your light because you're so powerful and you outshine them, that you being in your energy, it dims their light. Okay? What is this Chariot card? The Nine of Pentacles. You moving into a more successful, more stable, growing, loving energy. And all of that is for yourself. But also understanding how the love that you establish for yourself is not just for you. It's for the ones who's around you. The family, the friends, right, that are always in support of you and have always been in support of you. You getting yourself together for the attention that they may need, for the love that they may need, because you were in a space where you were too much dwelling on something that you couldn't control with these two people over here, and you wasn't yourself. It's getting back to being yourself and being grounded and understanding how your energy may affect other people and how they may need the loving, healing energy that you have but weren't able to display. You are moving into a time where you are going to be more financially stable, and you are going to be building and growing something this year, and it's going to be very fruitful. You're going to have multiple streams of income, and that's what you're going to be focused on. You're not focused on love. Love is going to happen, right? And you're going to get these love offers regardless. And you're going to get love offers from really good prospects. And you're going to get love offers from some bum ass, you know what I'm trying to say, people. And it's all about your own discernment, your own personal growth. The Lovers in reverse with the freaking Five of Cups. I'm going to be honest here. The Wheel of Fortune. It's going to take a lot of time. And you cannot expect yourself to have some sort of love if you're still dwelling on past situations. So you're not even in the energy right now to even think about a love situation for real, because you are not healed and are still dwelling on something that is already gone. So right now, it's best to establish what's the Lover in reverse. Self-love. Love within self. Knowing who you are so that when you do meet your twin flame, you are on the same level as them. They got fire. You got fruit. You got a tree of growth. They got a tree of fire to keep warm or something. I don't know. But right now, you got to be that for you. You got to love yourself as if you're in a relationship with you. Before you have a relationship with him or her or them or whatever, you got to have that relationship with yourself. It's this time, if you are a single Scorpio and you are looking for love, start within. Start with yourself first. And that has been my TED Talk. Thank you for listening and watching that. And comment if you're a Scorpio and you resonate with that reading. Oh, hey, Jay Solar wants to know what they need to know, what she needs to know. Thank you for your donation, Jay, and your patience while I got through all of that. That was necessary. What does Jay Solar needs to know? 5035. Well, I'll go 5045. What does Jay Solar need to know? What does Jay Solar need to know? Ooh, 7 of Swords. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Ace of Swords. 3 of Cups. The Star card. I see deception. I see hurt. I see the truth coming out. I see reunion, and I see healing. If you have been deceived and that hurt you so bad, you are finding out the truth about that. If this has not happened yet, you are about to find out that somebody that you were close with is stab you in the back, has stabbed you in the back. This could be a friend or somebody close with you. This could be a past friendship or somebody you are not getting along with. I feel like you guys are going to be reconciling and trying to heal. I feel like you're healing from this betrayal or something anyway. But you are going to get the straight of it. You are going to get the truth behind it. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to be moving on, moving forward. Okay, you are no longer harboring the negative of the situation. I feel like you are getting up and learning the lesson, learning the lessons. You are being more protective of your space, your energy, yourself, your body, your soul, your mind. Yeah, I feel like there's about to be some sort of truth that's communicated to you, or somebody is about to tell you the truth about something. It could hurt you. You could feel betrayed or deceived. Maybe there is some deception that's being cleared up for you. It could deal with somebody having really wishy-washy energy. Somebody was maybe juggling you. Could be due to a third party or something. If this is a friend, you'll see how this person was really up and down. Or maybe you were kind of indecisive on whether or not you wanted to invest into this friendship again. Could be dealing with a water sign or an earth sign. Well, that was like a disco. That's crazy. But yeah, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or I believe that's a Taurus with the Hierophant. If it's not a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, it could just be somebody that you have feelings for, you have emotions for, that you wanted a long-term relationship with. Could be finding out about a third party. The Queen of Swords. You could be cutting somebody off and just dealing with healing from this betrayal, or maybe that's the energy you've been in. I feel like if you've been in that energy where you are just focused on yourself, you are in a good space. You are in a good space. I kind of want to do this like that. Because, yeah, if you haven't found out about something deceptive, you're going to find out about it and it's going to hurt you. But at least the truth came out about this situation. This situation can involve a friend or a person who you were really close to, have a close relationship with, or they're juggling you, or you found out about something about being juggled. Um, it comes to a surprise to you. You were not thinking that it would have come to this. I feel like you thought it was equal give and take, but I do see you're going to be able to move away from it, or away from this person, and really like focus on like healing. Okay, that's here. The reason why I like put these cards over here into the side is because I want to focus on the Star card and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody could have definitely juggled you or been really eerie with their energy, Jay. Like playing. They're playing. They were playing. Acting like they were going to invest but never invested. Okay, let's see what the Star card is. 3 cards on the Star card. One. 7 of Pentacles. 2. Queen of Pentacles. At the end of the day, you're going to win at this. You're going to win at all costs. You're going to be the victor of this situation that someone tries to steal away from you or like deceive you on something. Because you're going to be in the healing space and the healing energy, or be up on game already about this situation, you're going to be able to invest in yourself a lot during finding out this, or after finding out about this. I see you winning. I see that these people can't really like harm you or anything like that. That you are grounded and focused on self anyway, or that this is going to cause you to focus on yourself. But that's the Star card. Give yourself time to go through and understand how you actually feel and how you want to invest in yourself from here. The 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles equals 8 Pentacles. So you may be focused on yourself. You could be focused on work. You could be focused on finding a space that is more comfortable to you, to grow, to be at peace, to be at ease, and you're winning at all costs over a past situation that could have deceived you or hurt you. What is this Queen of Swords doing here? What is this Queen of Swords? Let me get 3 cards on the Queen of Swords, please. 1. Page of Wands. 2. 7 of Cups. 3. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're going to be entering into a new field. A brand new environment. Could be you are going to be this could be traveling, but you're going to be starting over, learning stuff that's new, maybe being in a new environment where you're trying to learn like your way around there or something like that. This is a way better situation than you were in previously. You are cutting a lot of things out, or a lot of people off. You are focusing on what you want and what you are desiring. If this is more stability, if this is more money and financial success, I see you having that. If this is a relationship with the 10 of Pentacles, you are going to be having everything with somebody. Somebody's going to be here invested into you in the right ways, that are going to be building a foundation and growing upon that foundation that's already built. If your focus is falling in love with the new environment, it's about your energy in that environment. Are you here to be in love, or are you here to get the money? I feel like as long as you are focused on the money, because it's starting to feel like work, as long as you are focused on the money and being really, really, really strict and straightforward to like what you are desiring out of a situation in finance, then I feel like you're going to be winning in that in that category. I see you cutting a lot of people off and focused on yourself, and I think that's good too. But don't worry, because I do feel like you get what you want. At the end of the day, you will be very victorious in that, and that's the Ten of Pentacles twice in almost the same position. The Sun card, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I do see victory coming for you. I do see you being on top and being recognized. I do see a complete shift. But this is you taking on the responsibility to heal and really understand what it is that you want, and being super grounded and super grateful that you are in a better position than you were before, and having a lot of gratitude and just calmness and peace, and stillness, and not like worried about anything, you know, and being clear with clarity and making the rightest choices and decisions for your happiness. Like, you are going to be cutting people off to be more happy, to be more successful, and to have a lot more money. But yes, Jay, that is your reading. 16-7, 61-17, 16. It's crazy. Well, thank you. Thank you. My name is Callie Klouds. This is Callie Klouds Tarot. And I appreciate your view. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys do desire a personal reading or want a reading from me, I do offer personal readings. They are on live, so I'll make a live, it's like a live tarot reading too. You can join me as I read your question or answer your questions live, but it's personal. It's just for you and me. No one else is in the chat. You will be able to type in little things and comment back and forth. But it is $11.11 per question. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can go ahead and email me at calliecloudstarot@gmail.com. Once again, calliecloudstarot@gmail.com. It is in the description box, so hit me up if that is what you desire. Okay, I'm about to go. And I will see y'all later. Jay, give me a second, because I'm going to end this live, and it'll probably take a few minutes for it to go live, but I'll go ahead and include your timestamp. It's going to be 50:45. That's when your reading starts, okay? All right, peace.